Hi YouTube, this is Bayu here. It's kind of getting dark. The temperature is real cold, so instead of doing this out in the field, I'm doing it in my backyard. So I want you to pay attention what I have right here. I got a big, large vegetable steamer inside the stainless steel bowl. I used this bowl before. Now, what I don't have between the steamer and the bowl is sand or clay or a couple stones or small stones. I didn't have all the sand or dirt. I got a pot of dirt right there, but it's frozen. I didn't want to deal with it. So this is kind of half-assed job. But the principle is what it counts. So you get a bowl, you put some sand or some little stones or dirt at the bottom, 3 inches or so. The vegetable steamer will rise, and then you can set your coals, your better coals, hot coals. Some of you might not be familiar the type of coal. Now the mineral one, I don't use the mineral one for this. This is just the wood one. And this is a mesquite. This is Southwest wood, mesquite, burned in Mexico, down in Mexico. Wait, I buy the bag in Wally World and you see made in Mexico, okay? This is regular coal, okay? Made out of wood. So, I have in the middle a special stand for Trangia alcohol stove. Why do I put that metal piece in the middle? Because I want to raise the Japanese rice cooker from the coal bed. You could use Russian, you could use German, you could use Swedish container, army container, but the only requirement is to make sure that your pan tray fits inside. This is the smallest that I have, and no, I did not modify, I didn't do anything. Since we're in the Southwest, I'm making cornbread. If you are in the Northeast, you like bread, you do bread. I like cornbread here. So, can I say the brand name of the cornbread? Well, it starts with an H and ends with a Y.
No, Jiffy. It starts with a J.
Yeah, that's right, Jiffy. So, so what we're gonna do first, this is an L shape or a 90-degree corner. So I'm gonna put it in here to lift the pan tray so it will not be straight on the middle. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my glove because that's gonna be hot. Okay, this is hot, guys. You have to protect your hands. So very carefully place the tray. Whoa. Now, can you show the coals that I put on top? You can see it. I know we run out of light, but. Okay, as you can see, since I'm using the Japanese style, I got plenty of room. Nothing is bothering me. Now I'm going to close it. Okay, it's closed. So now, I can put more coals on top of it, okay? And make sure, I know my producer took extra time and my better coals might be running out. Now, could you do this with regular? It went inside the grill? Yeah, no, right here. Could you do this with regular wood? Yeah, once it becomes coal, you could do it. Okay, And then what I'm gonna do is go back in my plastic drum and get a few small ones. Now, for baking, for frying, this is still used in many countries, guys. Many countries use this. Oh, by the way, this is good for nature too. So don't think that that type of cooking is bad. Now, I don't know about the person that's cooking because they're gonna get a little bit of smoke, but that's not too bad. Okay, so what we're gonna do now, we're gonna time it for 30 minutes and we'll be right back. I'm gonna get my headlamp and I'm gonna get my watch. Okay, I believe the top coal kind of die on us, so it might not be ready on the top, but we're gonna see it in a minute. Oh boy! Oh, what a cutie! Oh yeah, it's done. It's not burned, but a real brown. Can you see it? Okay, so what we're gonna do is put it aside. I don't want to burn anything. Right here. And then I'm gonna put the second one. See it? But this is a little round. And then I need to fix that. I see that's a problem. This stupid thing is not. Whoa! It's not gonna work. It's not going to work. So I gotta get something to put. Now remember the secret. The secret is to put something at the bottom so it will not touch the metal. So I'm gonna use a wrench. And then let's see if it fits from the top because it might be too big. Oh no, it does. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this. This is the butter that is running. The butter scares me. It's not the. It's not the. The piece is too big. Okay. Okay, that's good. If it got burned, it burns a little bit. Okay, guys. Now what I need to do is put some on the top. This is dead. Because it did not keep home, so I have to put a the producer puts on cooking oil on the side of the containers, and that's what you hear the boiling. That's the oil. You gotta put a little bit of the fire on top, okay? So the top of the one more piece. Okay. Maybe you want to take a look in here. Maybe, maybe not. That's too thick. This is not difficult, guys. It's time consuming, yes, but not difficult. One more on top. So now you get a little piece of newspaper or whatever you have. Now, what I used to light up the coal is I got a South Korean torch, and I use a South Korean butane container. Whoa. To light up the coal, at least on the corner. Let me light it up a little bit, and then we're going to go inside. It's real cold out here, guys. I don't have too much of a problem, but my producer does, so. A little bit of the top. Make sure it doesn't go dead on us. Okay. Let's go get inside. I know this is hot. Let's go get inside and see what was the, oh, that little. So what we do right now is using the knife to get the sides open. That's why you have to put butter or oil. La la! Woohoo! Look at this beauty, guys. A ver. Wait a minute. The taste. Dry. Dry. So, even though I got my hands a little bit dirty, look at it, guys. 30 minutes. Exactly 30 minutes. Perfection. Okay, so this is gonna conclude the video, even though we started from the back to the front. I'm gonna show you the parts that I use. It's basically what we did before with the Filipino terracotta stove, but these are my design. Because I kept it high from the bed of coals. It's perfection. Perfection. Look at it. I show you all the parts and how it works once we start again. Okay, YouTube, the container, the Japanese rice cooker is completely cool, so I can take the lid. I haven't opened it yet. No cheating involved. The inside is a little warm. It's a range. And we see the oil that we use to, what will be the right word?
Grease the pan.
To grease the pan. It had sticky and burn, but I can clean it, not a big deal. You have a little bit of humidity in here. But as you can see, the secret is, see, look at the amount of humidity. Is to keep the, see, didn't get burned. And didn't get burned on the bottom, didn't get burned on the top. Look at the lid. So the secret is to keep it a few inches of the burning coal from the bed of coal. How many inches? I probably said 3 or 4 inches. You see the kid tomorrow, okay? You will see the kid tomorrow. We're not finishing the video today or tonight. Kind of extremely cold outside, and I don't want to mess with it. I know my producer doesn't want to mess with it. Okay, these round containers. A lot of people worry about the size of the pan, bread pan. Remember the first one? But if you find the round one, especially, you're gonna see it in a minute. You're gonna see that the lid, the bottom part comes out. Okay, the side is not burned. Okay, guys, this is my first ever baking anything, and both of them has been outstanding. No cheating, by the way. So now we have the lid, the bottom one that we have to use a knife. Okay, I know I have seen some YouTubers, especially a father and son team, that they use a Stanley coffee cup and they use the bread mold. But this style, German, Russian, Swedish, Italian, what else? Everybody else, Bulgarian, is designed for cooking, to take the heat. So this is much better, have more room. Actually, well, you cannot put two of the round ones, but you can do, there we go. Outstanding! Look at it, guys. Perfection. I know I got one of my first videos, one of my students saw it and says, you're not quite a master baker, but he would hire me. Like I said before, I never baked, not in this crap, but it is good. This got stuck over here. Remember, you have to put oil or butter around the inside the container so it will not stick. If you don't do that, it will get stick. It will get, and you will ruin your cornbread or your bread. Now, I could do bread, but I not enjoy it as much as cornbread. Remember, I'm diabetic, so I have to watch my bread intake. But it can be done. So you can find a round one that fits perfectly here. And I'm gonna ask my producer, which one use more butter? Which one you put in the round one or in the pan bread? 50-50?
Same.
The same amount, right? So, and this was not full. Now remember, we're using the small box of Jiffy, 50 cents. Well, it's not 50 cents anymore. It's what, 69 cents. But if you leave 4 inches or 5 inches from the coal, the metal coals, you will get heat and no fire. You don't want fire. You want heat. And you saw me that I put several burning coals on top, and this is where you have a beautiful yellow and not burn or black, burn or uncooked. I mean, the test. Dry, so it's perfect. Okay, YouTube. Actually, this is not gonna be the end because tomorrow morning we will record the actually we call it la vacara, the actual big bowl that you can use for protections. Now, how did I get that idea? I think one of my videos before, I saw the Chinese lady from the Chinese prepper in a rubber bowl using it with water. He got the little big stainless steel bowl. She put water about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. And then she put the actual round barbecue plate or barbecue container, and she was using the fire inside. I think you saw my Korean one before. She was using something like that. So if you use a round bowl, a stainless steel bowl with dirt, sand, stones, clay, you don't have any heat going to the bottom of the big bowl, the la vacara, as I call it in Spanish. And actually, you can even cook it in the carpet in your front of the living room, in your living room, because the bottom is cold. Now, remember, you cannot be moving that because you have water. If you have sand or clay or stones, you could. But with water, no, you can't. So, everything is okay. I have to wash it, put some soap. And tomorrow we will finish showing you the the rest of the equipment needed to have this perfection. Okay, YouTube? Hi, YouTube. Today, Friday, is the next day for just the Thursday. Gee. So basically, it's a continuation from the end of the video to the beginning of the video. My producer is asking me if the microphone is on. And basically, it's not an apology, but it's an explanation why I was eating so loud yesterday. You know, tasting that delicious, wonderful cornbread. It was because of this fancy new toy that my producer got. Yes, I don't own this company. I wish. I don't have any money. I'm not an investor, but if you want to know the quality, this is superb. This is not good. This is superb. Of course, it's made in China. It's at 2.4 gigahertz. Oh, now that I'm talking gigahertz, I know my producer get upset, but you know the problem with the U.S. made and developed 5G? Okay. This is 15 centimeters. This wide, from here to here. 15 centimeters. And this is 5 centimeters, from here to here. The difference between the Chinese 5G and the US 5G is that the Chinese 5G, the wave, the Chinese 5G is 5 centimeters and the US is 15. So therefore, Chinese wave is smaller, but penetration-wide is stronger and faster than the US 5G. Now you heard the FAA fighting the top 2 phone companies in the US. What are the top 2 companies?
Verizon and AT&T.
Verizon and AT&T in that order for you non-believers. Verizon first and then AT&T. And the combination of the two, the European T-Mobile and Sprint that they joined.
And actually, the number 3 company has a copy of the Chinese, or the equipment is Chinese or third-party Chinese owned. You know, nowadays the smart people know that engineering, good engineering is Chinese, not U.S. But, you know, you have room for argument. You have a belief or argument. Let me put it that way. And then why it is so important communication? Because with new hypersonic missiles that everybody has, North Korea, Brazil, and believe it or not, the Persian is working on one that they reach 4.5. Mach 4.5. You have to make 6 to be hypersonic. 4.5 to 6 is only one more Mach. So eventually they will get it before the U.S. will get it. But that's not here, not there. Here is what I was using yesterday. Now this type of fire basically is the South American version of the Chinese approach to this problem. Remember, I saw this on a rubber boat or a Chinese prepper. His wife was cooking the Chinese version of the barbecue wings. Actually, Chinese chicken wings. And they were in the rubber boat, a small one too. So she pulled out the little towel. She put, dunk it in the lake, in the river, pull it out. She put one of these on top, and she used water. Used about 3 centimeters of water at the bottom of the little bowl. The Spanish name is lavacada because it's used to wash your face, or it was used to wash your face. And then it was fine. Now, what I have right now, I told you, you saw this yesterday. This is to put inside the Russian, Japanese, any other Polish, Romania don't have one. Romania have the wrong one. French, Russian, German, East German, Swedish, Finnish, mesquite, World War II kind. They were like the kidney type. And then the pan that holds either your bread dough or your cornbread had to be on top, so the direct heat of your better coals that not hit the container so fast. So this is what I use. This right here. This has a height of approximately 6 centimeters. For all you non-international people, this has a height of 3 inches. Like I said before, 3 inches. And then if you put it over here, and you're using the right material, in this case is coal, made out of wood, it produces a nice heat. Okay, I don't use mineral coal because it's not good. I know a lot of people use it, but we don't. In the Americas, we don't. Everything is made out of this material, wood, because we got a lot of wood here in the Americas. I know if you're in Europe, you don't have anything, not even gas. This is what the problem now with the Russians and still Ukrainians. And this is a normal stainless steel. It's double. It's not fancy. Chinese, of course, but it's a good quality Chinese equipment. I think it was just $13. You can draw a couple holes in here, and you can tie it up to the back of your backpack for personal female hygiene. You can put it inside your tent in the evening for number 1. You can do many things right here. You want to do a French ladies of the night shower. I'm being nice. I'm not going to use a appropriate word, but French style ladies of the night shower. You put this on the fire, boil water, and get the little rack and take care of business. Now, I got my shopping box ready right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to empty these. Later I'm going to pick out the remaining good parts. So I can show you. This is the large size of the vegetable steamer. This is an Asian invention because Asians are the only one that steam their vegetables. Okay, it's cultural. So the original one that they used was a bamboo one, the hard one. But nowadays, somebody came up with this one, and this is very popular. It's reusable. And then some European prepper are using it, like the Danish Simber Bushcraft. He created his own style, believe it or not. I just saw the video today, the one that he made it himself based on this idea. He's not copying that idea, but it's based in this idea. And then if you want to see good prepping, good approaches to problems, Simber Bushcraft. He's Danish, from Denmark. He doesn't sell you anything, even though he lists the stuff that he uses in case you want to buy. And he's just, now he went to the Viking style. And this is where I laugh at them, because they were mean. They destroy Europe. They kill and pillage everybody in Europe. But when they came to the Americas, North America, to deal with my cousins, the natives raping and massacred them. This is why we have no Vikings over here. They couldn't hack with the natives, the Indians. So basically, this is it. Look, this is small. You can put it over here. You don't need to use this one, but you can open this one again and have it on next to you on the field. Maybe even inside your tent, because if you put a few coals right here, you don't have to worry about fires on the side. It's limited. You can make a little hole on what is that style? The native style. One of the tribes that make two holes, one for the wind and one for the combustion area. It's different approaches to have a fire, and it's very limited the amount of smoke and amount of fire that you can see. There is a movie, army movie actually. That's with the wolf, when the two Indians talking in the prairie about this U.S. soldier making a fire that everybody can see miles and miles away. One Indian tell the other guys, I don't understand why they want to tell everybody that they're here and they want to be killed. I mean, that's, for that perspective, you take the native perspective. Remember that when the Western expansion took place in the 1800s, they were killing natives. This is why you have Geronimo and his father-in-law, Mangas Largas. They spoke Spanish, by the way, because Texas was Mexico before, and some people, so Yankees don't understand that and they refuse to see it. This is funny because I heard this Jewish professor, MIT, they have to be Jewish to have a very small brain. I know some of you might take it that the wrong way, but it fulfilled the prophecy. It refers to the Southwest as another country. But, hey, mister, I don't know where you went to school, but you flunk history, because the Southwest was a different country. So I don't know what you imply with that as a different country. Okay, so basically to wrap this up, this is a very important equipment, even for females. You can add this, and if you put, like I said last night, you put a little bit of dirt on top, maybe 3 inches. The bottom of this boat, it is cool, so you can use it in a boat, a rubber boat, a wooden boat. It's another paper that I watch. I know my producer gets upset. He's from either Thailand or Indonesia, I think it is, because he's a huge lake. And he does a lot of things on the boat with 2 dogs. I mean, he lives with the dogs. And then everything is on the trees, on the water. It's basically almost like the Amazonian natives approach. But you live in the river, that's what you have to do. Your river is your backyard. So everything is done with the river. But if you put some dirt, some stones, you lift this up, you can cook. You hang something from the top, a little tripod, or you can put like an Asian style shish kebab. And then you can cook the fish. Okay? So this is very practical idea to fire if you use the right material. Okay, YouTube, short and sweet this morning. I know a little bit of history, a little bit of whining, BMWs about the idiots on the East Coast that don't understand the Southwest differences that we are. We are. It might be the same nation, but completely different culture. If you deny somebody's culture, you're screwed. Actually, U.S. Army. Okay, so behave, stay warm, be prepared, yes, in case we get another problem with the mighty, what's it, the Scandinavian call it, Father Frost. Oh, that's a Russian. Father Frost come to you and it will kill you. If you're not prepared, it will kill you. So be ready, yes, in case. Oh, this is also used in the house. It could be used inside the house, but watch the CO2. Okay, behave. Talk to you later. Adios.